Sorry, did you have to pass out there just as I'm trying to make this video? Fair enough. Hello, I am the Pirate King, and welcome to the first ever episode of Sailing the LGBT Sea with me, the Pirate King, Blondie Murphy. Arr! And on this show, we're going to talk about the unsung heroes of the queer community and also queer characters in the media. And today we're talking about someone who's had a career lasting over 75 years, who you've probably never thought of as being part of the queer community. We're not even sure if he actually identifies as such, but he is certainly a queer icon, and I'm of course talking about Sweep from the Sooty Show. Arr! And before we get too far, I would like to point out that although the Sooty Show is a family show or a children's show, this is not. So if there's children watching, I apologize. I will try to swear less, but I am a pirate after all, and it's just part of the way we talk. So, yeah. Sorry if I offend anyone. Arr! Arr! Now some of you may be thinking that, hang on a minute, isn't Sweep's character supposed to be about 5 years old? Yes, I believe that is the case, even though he's over 75 years old now. The characters have always been sort of implied to be around 5 years old, even though they have a birthday every year. So some may be thinking that this is probably a bit too sexualized to be talking about for a character that is essentially a child. However, I would like to point out that Sooty and Sue were intended as a heterosexual couple from the introduction of the Sue character.
As Sweep's presence on the show didn't seem to be helping matters at all, Harry had another brainwave. He'd give Sooty a girlfriend. Perhaps that would do the trick.
A reporter from the Daily Mail came to see me. We were doing the show in Wimbledon. He said, "Any new puppets coming along, Harry?" And I said, "No, I'm afraid not." I said, "I was going to introduce one a year ago, a girlfriend, but the BBC wouldn't let me." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because they said it was sex creeping in." He said, "Can I print that in the Daily Mail?" I said, "Well, it's true. You ring them up and ask them." So he did, and he printed it. And Fleet Street went mad. So the BBC rang me up and said, "What is going on? Have you got a vendetta against the BBC? We have a contract going through at the present time, and it will not be signed if you say one more word." I said, "But I haven't said anything except the truth, you know." Anyway, after all that, we had to have a girlfriend because we'd got thousands of pounds worth of publicity.
This was actually quite controversial at the time, but it's sort of just been accepted now, as it's been over 50 years since they brought in Sue. Now we have to specify that Sweep has never actually officially come out as anything, but I think his status as a queer icon stands. First of all, there is his keen fashion sense.
Goodness me! What's going on here? Looks like a volcano in a clothes shop. I was nearly right. It's Sweep. What are you up to, Sweep? Looking for something nice to wear? And have you found anything? Yes? But are you sure Sue will think it's nice? Of course. Well, how can you be sure? She wears it all the time? Huh? Sweep! That's Sue's favourite dress!
By Jove, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Arm up, please. Sweet, what are you wearing? Something nice? Well, yes, I agree, it's very nice. But on a girl's sleeve, not a boy. It'll cause a stir in the hospital. It'll cause a stir down at the police station, Sweet. Now go and get dressed in something that boys wear. Huh, clown. Correct, clown. Now go.
His pop star dance moves.
Sweep? That was amazing! Yes, really!
Stop the music! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have an apology to make. All true Maybe Googar fans will know that that was not Maybe Googar. It appears the great Googar could not be with us today. As we could all see, that was nothing more than a dog in a wig.
It really is Maybe Googar!
I wanna go out and party in the rain. My mama stops me, but I go out again. I'm kinda thinking that my brain is in a muddle, but I can't help splashing in dirty puddles. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Dirty ears, my feet smell of cheese. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
And then, of course, there is Derek. Derek the Duck. Now, this episode of The Sooty Show shows Sweep in a rather depressed state after his friend Derek has left.
I thought so. It was you all along making that noise with this thing. Let's have a look. Why were you blowing this, Sweep? You were trying to find Derek? Oh, Derek the Duck. Derek the Duck was a little yellow plastic duck who liked Sweep a lot. What? He loved you? Yeah, all right, Sweep. He loved you. You remember the first time you met? So do I. Just to refresh your memories, this is what it was like the first time they met. Ah, yes. Little Derek the Duck. He was a smashing little chap, wasn't he, Sweep? What's the matter? Why are you crying? What's wrong? You wish you were here now? Yes, well, he's not here now, Sweep, and it's for the very best of reasons. I mean, we found his mummy, didn't we? And we sent him off with her and the rest of his family. Do you remember? Do you remember this?
Derek's got a brother or a sister. Look, isn't that nice? You see that? It was... Excuse me, there's another one. There's 3 of them all together now. There's 4. There's 4 Dereks.
Really, Sweep, listen, we did the right thing. I mean, Derek will be much happier where he is now. But you still miss him.
Now, some may say that this is just a friend who he's upset about, but I think it feels to me like there's more going on. It feels like there is obviously not sexual at that age, but certainly, they say they love each other, and it just feels like there's maybe more to it, more of a romance there. And I think that maybe the writers and directors and producers were trying to tell us something here. It feels like it's almost a coming out episode for Sweep. Although obviously they can't say so in as many words. But there's plenty of evidence throughout the episode, and so I'll play some clips here.
Sweep. Sweep. Kneeling down shouting, "Hello, Ducky," won't do anything other than get you arrested.
This actually points to the fact that for a long time, being openly gay in public could get you arrested. In fact, at the time that this episode aired originally, it was still illegal to be gay in many countries. Although it wasn't in the UK, they were probably a bit behind the times as far as that goes, because I believe that it was decriminalized in 1966, and this was in the early 90s. But even though it was legalized, there was still evidence of some brutality from the police aimed at LGBT people, as you can see in this song from Tom Robinson.
British police are the best in the world. I don't believe one of these stories I've heard about them raiding gay bars for no reason at all, lining the customers up by the wall, picking out people, knocking them down, resisting arrest as they're kicked on the ground, searching their houses and calling them queer. I don't believe that sort of thing happens here. You don't have to be gay to sing on this chorus, but it helps. Sing if to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way.
So yeah, I think Sue's warning may actually be somewhat appropriate for the time. Now Sweep is clearly heartbroken by losing Derek, and Sooty and Scampy's attempts to make fun of him for this don't go too well.
He moved, yes, I know he moved, Sweep, but don't get overexcited. Stand up, Scampy. You see, I'm afraid it's not Derek, Sweep. It's Scampy, and he's kidding you. Oh, dear. Oh, that looked painful. Oh, dear. Serves him right? Oh, dear. Oh, Scampy. Oh, what do you look like? Derek? Look, Sweep, you're going to have to get a grip on yourself. Now forget about Derek. You can't? Oh, well, I know you find it hard, Sweep, but I know maybe this'll make you feel better. What, Sweep? It's moving, yes it is, isn't it? What, Sweep? It's funny, yes it is, isn't it, Sweep? He's cute, he's very cute. He's not Derek, what do you mean? He doesn't sound like Derek. It really is Derek. Well, don't count your ducks before they hatch, Sweep. Bring him up here. Let's have a closer look. What, Sweep? It's Sooty. You're right, Sweep. It isn't Derek at all. It was Sooty all the time playing a joke on you. He was playing a joke on you, weren't you, Sooty? Oh, careful, Sweep. Oh, ouch, I felt that. Oh, dear. He deserved it. Well, possibly you did, Sooty. Well, look at that, will you? Look at the pair of you. What do you look like? A couple of real duckheads.
And so I think there is more to the friendship between Derek and Sweep. I'm not saying that there's anything sexual, obviously, because of their age group, but I'm certainly saying that there's something romantic going on. And even though they've never said it officially, I think we can say that Sweep is very much a queer icon.
Ooh. What, Sweep? It's the real Derek? Do you know, Sweep, this time I believe you got it right. Welcome back, Derek. Hello.
Look at these two. Look at you two teddy bears. Prize duckheads. What, Sweep? That's the real Derek. Oh, wow. Well, it certainly looks like Derek. If you really are Derek the Duck, you'll be able to tell me who your friend is and how you feel about him. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Here's the question. Who is your best friend? Sweep. And how do you feel about him? You love him! Yes, Sweep! Congratulations! It really is the real Derek the Duck. He's back, Sweep. Can he stay the night? Well, yes, I should think that'll be all right. Derek, does your mummy know where you are? Yes, she does. Okay, well, where's he going to sleep? Could sleep in your bedroom? Well, I suppose he... What, Scampy? He could snuggle up in your box? Or he could sleep with you? Well, why don't we ask Derek where he wants to sleep? Derek, where would you like to sleep? In the bath. Well, of course, he is a duck, isn't he? You better sleep in my bath, then, not theirs, because mine's bigger than theirs. Sweep, I want you to take Derek upstairs, and I want you to make sure that he is comfortable. Listen. Make Derek feel totally at home. Understand, Sweep? Say, totally at home.
And seeing the joy when the two are reunited, it's just a really heartwarming moment. And the fact that Matthew is completely accepting and allows Derek to stay over and lets them use the big bath, which is an unusual thing to have in a children's show.
Oh, sorry. Wrong jungle. Just a minute. This isn't a jungle. This is my bathroom. Or it was. Sweep. What have you done? I told you to do it. Do what? Make the place feel like Derek's home? Well, yes, but I didn't mean. What, Derek? You love it. Sweep, you are a good-hearted soul. You meant well, didn't you? Am I cross? No, not really, because I did sort of tell you to do it. But listen, I would have been cross if you'd broken either of my 2 golden rules. What are they, Sweep? You're not allowed in the bath unless I'm supervising. And what's the other golden rule? Always check the water, make sure it's the right temperature. And you should remember those rules as well. Well, since the temperature is right, and I'm here, do you want to get in with Derek? Yippee! One for you. On the head, go on. And another one, Derek, on the head. Yeah!
Goodness me, what's all this noise going on?
Hang on a minute, Sue.
But yeah, I think that there's certainly something to that relationship. And I just think that Sweep gives off a very queer vibe in general. And so he gets to be our first queer icon of the LGBTC. So that's all from me, the Pirate King, Blondie Murphy. I just wanted to do this as something special for Pride Month, but maybe if people like it, we will do similar videos in the future. Anyway, thank you for watching, and this is Pirate King signing off from the LGBTC.
Oh, no, where's he going? Oh, not the cupboard again. Every time we play Blind Man's Buff, Sweet blunders into that cupboard. It doesn't come out again for half an hour. It's very boring, doesn't it, Sooty? Well, I'm going to use the bathroom then. What are you going to do? Oh, you're going to see Matthew? Okay then, let's go.
Arr.